Hi guys, so right here I'm using my Too Faced concealer under my eyes and on my blemishes, and then I am applying my Anastasia dip brow to my eyebrows and just combing it out. By the way, if you're interested in my hair, it is from insert name here, and it is synthetic, and it's a ponytail that you just attach to your normal hair in a bun, and then you wrap it around your bun and then attach it with a bobby pin, and it's really easy. I'm trying to grow out my natural hair, so I really like wearing the ponytail hair because it's cute and I don't have to put any damage on my regular hair besides putting it in a bun, which is better than using heat for now until I can get it healthy again. So now I'm just blending out my concealer. I usually go on my eyelids just to give it sort of like a base for my eyeshadow later, and if I'm really trying to be fancy, I'll use the Decay eyeshadow primer, but I don't do it every day because it's a really expensive primer, so I try to save that more for special occasions, or if I want to be extra that day, then I'll use it. By the way, use chapstick. Like, our lips are really chapped, and sometimes when we wear matte lipstick all the time, it doesn't really look good when you have chapped lips, so I think just moisturize, and just do whatever you want, but I use chapstick. And then I'm using my Revlon foundation. It's the Color Stay, and it does work better if you use a primer first, but today I was just going to pick up my foster kids, so I didn't really care what I needed to look like. I just put on foundation, and I use the Beauty Blender. It's the one from, I think, Walgreens. It was like $10, maybe Walmart, I can't remember. I really try to just make everything look really even as much as possible, and I really like my eyebrows to be the focal point of my face. A lot of people always made fun of it because they're too dark or they look fake, blah blah blah. It's like, now it's in and everyone does it, so I don't know. Like, mine have gotten better over the years because I practice, but in the beginning people were always like, is that real? I'm like, no. Who would grow eyebrows like that? Like, that doesn't look real. No. Yes, I still have hair, but yeah, I just fill them in. It's no big deal. And then in the background you can see my puppy. His name's Desmond. He shouldn't be on the bed, but he was, so he's sneaky. You want to get under your chin, on your double chin, any chin yat, because, when you look up or whatever at people, you don't want a line, so you just want to blend that all out. Oh yeah, I got braces recently, so I'm like not used to them. I was like, I look weird, but I definitely like my braces. So I use the Too Faced translucent powder, and that's like the best powder I've ever used. It's really, really good. I just use a really fluffy brush when I use it, and it just goes on really evenly. So it is like $35 at Ulta, but it's worth it. Usually when I get makeup though that's expensive, like this stuff, it's a gift, or somebody gave me a gift card, or it's my birthday and somebody bought it for me. So again, a gift. My husband usually spoils me and gives me about $200 worth of makeup for my birthday every year, so I'm lucky in that way. But you just put it all over, get it everywhere where you put your foundation. A lot of times makeup takes about 15 to 20 minutes for me, depending on if I am going somewhere or not. If I'm going to like the bar or the club, I will take a lot longer, like an hour. That's just because I want to look good in pictures. And then this is a contouring palette that I got from BoxyCharm. It's called Cover FX. So all I do is just add the contour darker color to my cheek, underneath my cheekbone where you put your blush, like right underneath that. That's where I put it. I have these like indents in my face that gives for a good crease line, I guess. It just looks sculpted more, so when I'm contouring it doesn't look as unnatural, I guess. And I put on my forehead. You don't have to do that, but I think it looks okay. It looks better because I don't have a lot of hairline, I guess, or straight hairline. I have like kind of a curvy and not straight hairline, so I don't know. I don't like my forehead. Just try to contour it. Then I put a highlight, which I don't love this highlighter. It just adds a little bit of shine, but if it was my choice and I could afford it, I'd get Rihanna's highlighter. Yeah, that's a once in a blue moon gift that I've gotten. And that thing I used like in 3 weeks. I'm like, this was like $40 and I just used it in 3 weeks. That's ridiculous. I just add a little bit of blush because I don't like too much blush. This is a natural look too, so like if I was going for a different look, I'd definitely add more or less of something. And you just blend everything because you don't want it to look spotty. Which I wish I'd blend my forehead a little bit more because I don't know, it just doesn't look natural. You're trying to just look natural, like you're not trying to look like you have makeup on, even though you do. Some girls didn't get that memo when they apply their makeup in high school, but you know, we all evolve and learn over time, some of us more than others. So I want to go back in with this concealer by Too Faced. It's really, really good, like my favorite, and it lasts forever. And I just underlined my eyebrows with it, and I put it on the top too, and I just kind of like blend it with my finger. It's really easy that way, and it just gives it like a nice like pop, like a highlight, and makes your eyebrows look more like sculpted and just more like even. To me, I like a darker brow. Like I do sometimes go back in with like a dark brown eyeshadow and go over the Anastasia dip brow because my hair is like a dark brown. More, I dyed it black, but it faded. So I like my eyebrows to match my hair as best as possible. When I had blonde hair, I still did dark eyebrows though because I have naturally darker eyebrows. It would be really hard to get like bleach blonde eyebrows if you have bleach blonde hair and not natural, you know. I'm also Mexican and French, so I have dark features. Like there's no getting around the dark eyebrow for me. I know some girls, they can have like a lighter eyebrow and they look good with it. A lot of times I think it really brings out people's eyes a lot better if they fill their eyebrows in and just, you know, not too crazy. Like you don't have to go as bold as some people like me, but you know, just a little bit. Just, I think it accentuates all of your features, like makes you just look way more put together in a way, I guess. So I use Anastasia Sultry palette, and I use that in my eyebrows. The dystopian color, it's like a dark brown, and I think it makes it look a little bit better. I don't know, I just like a little darker eyebrow. Like to me, if it's not too dark, it's just too natural. Even though this is a natural look, I still like a darker eyebrow for some reason. I just do it every time now. I don't ever really go like full on black eyebrows unless my hair is literally just dyed jet black. But And even when I do just black eyebrows, I still only make the ends dark. You never want to make your front of your eyebrow dark, because I used to do that and it did not look good. It almost looked like you took a Sharpie and just colored your eyebrow in, and you know, it needs to blend. It's supposed to be lighter on the front and then darker on the tail. This is my favorite thing ever. I got it in BoxyCharm, and it's like from a different country, but it literally, it's the best. Like, it's an eyeshadow, it's a liquid eyeshadow, but it like works so well as a highlight. I remember I used this highlight so many times that now I'm like running out of it, that I can't use this highlight anymore, so I just do it on my eyes, my Cupid's bow. But like, when I showed up to my favorite coffee stand, Juice and Java, they were like, "Ooh, girl, you blinded me," because I had it on as highlight. And I was like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to blind you." Like, she asked me, she's like, "Is that Rihanna highlight?" I was like, "Girl, I wish." But no, it's just this other brand. I don't know. And then I go in with my Anastasia palette. I use Cyborg and I think it was Teak colors, and I just kind of blend them. Like, I usually put the lighter color on the lid, darker color in the crease, lighter color right under the eyebrow. You know, just like blend it. You don't want to have a dark color right on your lid, like, ever. A lot of times I will like put an eyeliner on with like fake lashes, all that, but I did not have time for that today, and I didn't care as much. Like I said, this is a natural look. A lot of times I don't spend a lot of time on my eyeshadow just because I'm like lazy. I'm like, I don't have time for this, because I've already spent 15 minutes, you know, just getting myself to this point that I'm just like done. Because I've done my makeup since I was in the 7th grade, so I'm now 25 and I was 13 in the 7th grade. I've been doing makeup for a long time, and that's why people are like, "Oh, you're so good at makeup," and I'm like, well, I just have been doing it for so long. They asked me like, where did I learn it, and I was like, I'm just self-taught, you know. And sometimes if I like didn't know how to do something, or I was curious about a way that somebody was doing their makeup, I did YouTube it. That's why I think it's cool to make YouTube videos, because, you know, some people really don't know how to do their makeup, and maybe we can try to teach them or just give them some self-confidence to do it. A lot of times people don't have enough confidence to do it, and I think every woman should feel confident. And, you know, even if you just put on a little bit of lip gloss, it makes you feel better. So, and if you ever need any tips or tricks, I know lots of them. More of my videos in the future are going to be a lot better. I had to get a ring light. I don't have a ring light right now. I literally just propped my phone up against my makeup stand and was like, okay, this is going to have to work. Then I use my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. It's the best, besides Better Than Sex Mascara, but that stuff's way too expensive, and it smears a lot. I notice, like, I get kind of sweaty sometimes, so, like, if my mascara touches my face at any time of the day, it kind of smears off onto my face. I don't like that at all. And I don't like waterproof either, because then it doesn't come off at the end of the day. So a lot of times I just wear fake eyelashes anyways, so I don't really care about mascara as much. And then I use the Wet n Wild Catsuit Liquid Matte Lipstick, and that is literally so good. But my favorite lipstick of all time is the Too Faced Liquid Matte. So good. Like, any color. I don't have a, like, I have a favorite. It's like the mauve pink color, but I could pretty much wear any color in that brand, and I want to buy all of them. A lot of people ask me about my tattoos and stuff. I got it over at Brem City Tattoo on Callow Avenue in Bremerton. Yeah, he's pretty good. His name's Joe. And a lot of people will be like, oh, you have a monkey on your hand? And it really pisses me off, because it's like, no, it's not a monkey. It's a lion. It doesn't look like a monkey at all. Like, don't even talk about me. Then I use the Naked Illuminated Urban Decay. It's just like, kind of like a bronzer, but it has more sparkles in it and stuff. And I like to just put that over, because like I said, the highlight is not good. Like, I love their contour palette, but the highlight is just not, it's not it for me. I need to just get a new highlight, okay? I just have to wait though, because I have no money right now. But yeah, just work with what I got. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye!